How are SpongeBob and Kid Danger linked? The only way to find out is to connect the dots. SpongeBob lives in a pineapple under the sea. The sea is home to many creatures, but one of them is not like the others. Sandy Cheeks, a scientist squirrel living under the sea to study its creatures. Apparently. Sandy's father is Paw Cheeks, who's from Texas. If you turn Texas sideways, erase part of it, you get a rectangle, which is the same shape as SpongeBob's SquarePants. Coincidence? Just zoom in a little more and count his pores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I knew it! The exact same number as the number of kids in the Loud House. And look more closely at that house. 1216 is the address. Add those up and you get 10. That's way too round of a number to be an accident, because it's the exact amount of letters in Ronnie Ann's name.
Morning, Bruno. I love the Great Lakes City Special. One dog dragged through the garden.
You want a hot dog with the works at 9 a.m.?
Yup.
Who once fed this pigeon. But who is he really?
Whoa, look at that little dude. He's seen better days.
Okay, well, after hours of research, I figured out that his name is actually Sancho. Sancho rhymes with poncho, which means hot dog in Spanish, which is exactly what Ronnie Ann was feeding him. Most animals don't wear clothes, but I have evidence that Sancho once wore a red hat.
Hey, get your own train. Take it down.
The exact same color hat as Lana Loud.
Hey, Lincoln, you like seafood? Seafood! Blah!
Who has a twin sister who is the exact opposite of her.
I'm not like Lana, and thank goodness for that.
But that sounds pretty familiar, right? What about Squilliam and Squidward? Are they secretly twins hiding the truth? Squilliam has a unibrow, which is very valuable. Valuable means it's worth a lot of money, and money starts with the letter M, which is the exact same shape as the unibrow itself. And you know what else starts with the letter M? Mustache, one of which is on Hector Casagrande. Hector is a grandfather, but remove the father and you're left with grand, just like a grand piano.
My legs!
Pianos are made out of strings and wood, but wait, that sounds just like another instrument. Of course, a guitar. And who do we know who can play the guitar? Sandy Cheeks. Oh wait, we talked about her already. Who else plays the guitar? Oh yeah, of course, Luna Loud, who wrote a song called Play It Loud. But let's look more closely at those lyrics. I ain't no second place. What does that mean? Either she's in last place or more likely first. And what do you get when you're in first place? A trophy, just like Patrick Star.
An award? I never got an award before.
Patrick has his alarm clock set for 7 o'clock. Don't forget it, because we'll come back to that one later. But look more closely at what Patrick is wearing. Underpants, underwater. And the only creature in Bikini Bottom who isn't supposed to be underwater is Sandy, who lives in a dome. Turn that dome upside down, and you have a bowl of water, just like a fishbowl. One person who has fish in a bowl is Timmy Turner, whose magic little fish can grant his every desire, which is suspiciously similar to the magic conch shell.
Oh, hey, the magic conch!
The magic conch works when you pull on a string with a ring on the end of it.
The shell has spoken.
Rearrange the letters of ring, and you get grin. Grin means the same as smile. Rearrange those letters, and you get slime. Nickelodeon is well known for its slime, but the recipe is a well-guarded secret. If only we knew of somebody who could steal secret recipes. Oh, of course, Plankton, who has invented so many things to steal the Krabby Patty formula. The best one? Robot crabs.
That's right, I am Krabs.
But there was one flaw. Insert a single penny and he'll explode. And what rhymes with penny? Lenny.
I forgot my shoes. Oh wait, no I didn't. Okay, bye.
Who once worked at a spa.
Mr. Laoud, we've been getting some complaints about your kids.
My kids? Wait, you sound a lot like my daughter Lenny.
You sound a lot like my dad. Dad!
That spa is managed by Jeffrey, who wears green, just like Raphael. Okay, he doesn't wear green, he is green, but he does wear red, the same color as an apple. Okay, not all apples are red, but when I searched for a picture of an apple, a red one came up first, so that's what we're going with. Apples grew on trees, which grow out of the ground, which is made of dirt. The exact same dirt that was walked through by Carl Casagrande.
This dirt smells weird.
Not dirt! Not dirt!
Carl lives in this building, in apartment 2B, directly beneath Alexis, who lives directly under Mr. Nakamura, who dresses a lot like this guy, who is bald, like this guy, whose pants are green, just like this guy's hair. who once dressed up like a ninja, which is the name of this dog, who is owned by Miranda, whose roommate is Georgia, which is also the name of a state right next to Florida, which sounds like floor, and I've said floor twice in this sentence, just like the second floor of the Casagrande apartment where Carl lives. Are you following all this? Carl likes to play with trains.
But I'm not making the train noises. That's for babies.
Suit yourself.
Choo-choo, chicka 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 chicka.
Train rhymes with brain, and there's one character whose brain you can actually see, Mark Chang, who hails from Yugopatamia, where everything is the opposite as planet Earth. Well, wait a minute. Opposite? Of course! Spell Yugopatamia backwards and you get Aim it Appa Guy. Aim it Appa Guy. Yeah, we're onto something here. Oppo sounds like Appa. And who's the guy who's aimed at Appa? Zuko. Shoot them down! Who's part of the Fire Nation, which is one of the 4 elements. The opposite of fire is water, which obviously stands for We All Take Every Remedy. And who would want us to take their remedies? Rosa Casagrande.
Herbs to purify your energy. I made it extra lumpy for good fortune.
Rosa has 2 children and 6 grandchildren. 2 plus 6 is 8, which upside down is 8. And remember that 7 from earlier? Take 7 away from 8, and you get 1. 1 is shaped like eye, and who has 1 eye? Plankton. Plankton owns the Chum Bucket. Chum stands for Can't Help You Much, which doesn't help us much. But let's dive into the Chum Bucket. Alley-oop! Metaphorically. Nobody actually likes chum, although one fish pretended to like the food. Nat Peterson, who ate chum on a stick.
Is it okay?
Okay? It's perfection!
Another food that's on a stick? Lollipops, which are round. What else is round? Wheels, which go round and round on a bus. Bus, spelled backwards, is sub, which you should do to this channel. But sub is also like the sandwich, which is made out of bread, which rhymes with dead. And where do the dead live? A cemetery, which just so happens to be the meeting location of the Morticians Club.
Good evening, fellow members of the Morticians Club.
One of the members is Persephone, who has a secret word hidden in her name. Ring any bells? Huh? Purse! Just like the coin purse that Ronnie Ann and Sid found.
Someone dropped their change purse.
Bummeroni. I don't see anyone around.
That purse was brown, which is one of the colors of the rainbow. Now, where does it go? Actually, brown starts with a B, just like blue, which is the same color as Ninja's collar, who went on walks with Nelson, who farts a lot.
He doesn't like to talk about it in public.
Speaking of gas, if you look at the periodic table, there's a whole bunch of gases. One of them being krypton, whose symbol is Kr, just like Krusty Krab, which was once
Open 24 hours!
Did you hear that, Squidward? I gotta pinch myself because I must be dreaming. Dreaming.
But one time SpongeBob was dreaming, he was actually able to drive.
Wait a minute, I don't have a driver's license.
Wait, stop for a second. SpongeBob's driver's license expires on December 14th. That's the exact same day as Patrick's driver's license. Patrick is holding flowers in his picture, just like the flowers Lisa made to put in this face, which is glued together, just like when the turtles were stuck together, where they rolled just like Captain Man's bubblegum, which turns Henry Hart into Kid Danger.
Yeah! You did it!
See? SpongeBob and Kid Danger are so closely connected, it only took 105 steps, a new record. And to make sure you stay connected, don't forget to subscribe to the Nickelodeon YouTube channel.